Niggas had a little one that they played up. 10 bad bitch, you know a nigga flew my. Kinda want the flow, it's the hot. We spend this shit in rain. 594 pack. Real back into my man. Racking that pocket to the game. Love the green lights on my cabin. Stay for the other one, been in the kitchen. You really know I'm nigga move slow, nigga ran outside, nigga move low. Try going crazy, make shit give it go. Everything shit sweet, don't wipe your nose. All that tongue got put. Nigga keep looking on, nigga keep winning. Since I left Facebook, we put up in what you call it. Nigga fucked up, man, nigga won't even come. After the gig, gotta put it in face. After the gig, gotta make a new tape. Nigga so high, I feel like space. Money come fast, I need new space. I need 10 pieces all in pepper. Better hope God wouldn't win the catch. Put a boot truck when I ride for it up. Get it on, send them bitch straight out of Bama. We don't get money, man, this bitch out of scammer. Don't do his money, man, think about my grandma. Catching this fat man, nigga just teed up. Niggas still hang, man, nigga can't be up. Get money, niggas had a little one, now they played out. 10 bad bitch, you know a nigga flew my. Kinda wanna do the flow, it's the hot. We spend this shit and run now. 5,4 cat. Run bitch back, ain't to my man. Racking that package to turn nigga in. Love with the green, ain't to my cabbage. 10 piece out in pepper. Young niggas stepping, selling couple steppers. Stay for the other with a bean in the kitchen. Give it 24 hours, guarantee I catch you. Sippin' on lean, got a nigga move slow. Nigga ran outside, nigga moving low. That trap going crazy, make shit give and go. Everything shit sweet, go wipe your nose.
Whatever happens, just know I'll always ride for you. Long as you stay by my side, you know I'll die for you. Can't you play no love, please? Please,
I went gold in the trap like I'm on MTV. And my trap brother coming at the strange shit. We tested paper for the nice wood, broken no sleep. Chat, what's up? Chat, YouTube, what's up? Like, subscribe, man, you know. Like the video, man. Do that for a boy. We about to get right into all the hot shit that's going on right now. In the truck 24/7 trying to get off me. And we was lying every day, I fuck you down me. Personally trying to find peace, but I can find beef. See, I was on team when they caught me, told me about the digging streets. I went gold, shit, now I'm trying to go flip. My Wi-Fi probably glitching. He came from out of town, so you know a nigga traps. Got some bad shit in practice, but she gon' step for me. I had some day one switch up and turn they back on me, but that shit that I expected. That shit they was worship. I get that I'm like gold in the trap like I'm on MTV. I'm on my trap, brother. Come and get this Georgia shit, please. All I know is you can count on me. This is on 3. 166 in the HSP. Ain't deep, but you can count on me. I'm like a calculator, you can count on me. I ain't Jesus, you can call on me. 12 behind the catch the exit, all these pounds on me. Damn right, my brother's keepers, all these rounds on me. Baby girl, you can't swim back up this water like me. Foundation built, yeah, I'm going for the little dog shit, piled up, gotta make sure that it good. No validation either, yeah, the chart burns good. Diamond cuts, I'm a carrot for my mom, cause she good. 50 acres, ain't no name made out of the hood. Niggas running out the way, but I did it behind the hood. Got a 600 cold stars shaking on that hood. I can show you how to be, but I can't make your own do. I went gold in the trap like I'm on MTV. I'm on my trap, brother, come and get the strange shit. We texting people from the nights, we were broken no shit. All I know is you can count on me. Yeah, I'm here, chat. We here, man. We live. It's a lot to talk about. I got a toothache, but I'm still here, man. We gonna get through it. I'm like a calculator, you can count on me. Yeah, man, we gonna get through it, man. We gonna get through it. You feel me? Let's get through it. One more song, then we're gonna get straight to it. Turn your back on me. Turn your back on me. What the fuck going on? Everybody stuck on that loyalty.
Turn your back on me.
Niggas jumping ships, bitches jumping dicks. Nah, real, my baby. Day one, switch up to day two, on that fake law. I ain't dapping niggas up or giving fake hugs. So many people switched on me. I'm standing on business, move on loyalty. They can't catch me up cause I got loyal feet. When you keep it solid, they gon' try to break you into piece. You gon' die if you put your hands on me. Try to hide it, but you see it is pain on me. The money and the fame can't never change me. It's 30,000 on this plain roadie. Put the blame, baby, put your shame on me. How the fuck you gon' change on me? How the fuck you gon' change on me? Day one, switch up to day two, on that fake law. I ain't dapping niggas up or giving fake hugs. So many people switched on me. I'm standing on business, move on loyalty. They can't catch me up cause I got loyal feet. When you keep it solid, they gon' try to break you into piece. You gon' die if you put your hands on me. Only time to show love when your ass 6 feet. Moving silent, my daddy told me talk is cheap. I ain't to this life, nigga, cause that shit told me. That shit told me. Many nigga pussy cats, they be switching up. Big body, bad, hella both lanes, yeah, switch it up. I get green up out my box, I had to run it. Tell nobody about your plan, swear to God, they gon' fuck it. When that man upstairs got your back, you gon' live it up. Family to feed, goddamn, I had to switch it up. Watch your shit sink, goddamn, they don't give a fuck. Day one, people switched on me. I'm standing on business, move on loyalty. They can't catch me up cause I got loyal feet. When you keep it solid, they gon' try to break you into piece. You gon' put your hands on me. Let's get to it. What are we talking about first? Let's see. What's going on, chat? We live. We live. Appreciate y'all for coming in. If y'all in this motherfucker, appreciate it. We're gonna talk about everything. You heard? We go straight into it. You heard? We here. We on here for one reason. To find out the truth. So the two-part trial started. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna put y'all down. That shit done started already. And it's crazy. I'm about to play this video.
Hi, pet parents. Want free vet exams for a full year?
Man.
Friendly
and he was, what you call it?
space. We know your pet is family. That's why we've reimagined
he was out there in Vegas
the vet visit to be stress-free for both of you. From routine
right now, he about to take the stand. Listen
vaccines to urgent care, we're your one-stop shop for everything they need.
We get right into it. I know my shit probably glitching, but we're gonna get through it.
You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this section shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
You may be seated. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
James McDonald. J-A-M-E-S, M-C-D-O-N-A-L-D.
Thank you, Mr. McDonald. Mr. Hall, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. McDonald, it's fair to say that you're here because of a court order. Is that right?
Right.
That you didn't volunteer to come or anything like that?
Not at all.
Okay. But you were instructed by a court that you had to attend.
Yes.
I want to ask you about September 7th, 1996. Were you at Club 662?
Yes.
What was 662?
It was a club that Durk bought, and we operated it. When he opened, I was head of security to go and hang out.
Did the number 662 mean anything?
Well, to the new guys, that was part of our neighborhood, 662. Okay. MOB.
Okay, MOB. And when you say MOB,
we're gonna go to
before
we go to Keffe D.
Apple iPhones and those types of things. When you had to have landlines and you press.
We did things for all the wrong reasons at that time, them days.
Yeah, I'm good. That's Keffe D right there, bro. That Keffe D right there. They don't try. They say that was in a car when Tupac got killed. It's Ma James right here.
Your Honor, stable pass on this.
Okay.
Boom. Now they about to pass the
Cross-examination, Mr. Sims.
It's gonna get lit.
Sir, have you ever met me?
Shoot.
Have you ever met me before?
No.
Have you ever spoken to the district attorneys prior to your testimony here today?
Once.
And is that what you're referring to as the time that you told the attorney here to better treat me as hostile? Because
Yeah, I told him I didn't have nothing to do with it.
now, a couple questions for you, sir. Just more for clarification. So on the night of the murder, you were working as the head of security for 662.
Yes.
Explain for us a little bit about the club. Was that Shook's club or was it somebody else's club?
Sure, to my understanding.
Okay. And when you were there as head of security, were you there? Had you worked there as head of security prior to this particular night?
We did an event there once before. Yeah, same thing.
Okay. And on this particular night, was this event like as head of security? You do not know, or you don't believe that Reggie happened on that night. Fair to say, had run out.
No, I wasn't there.
Okay. And your testimony is that you had heard from other people initially that, hey, Tupac had been shot.
Yes.
And you had thought maybe other people were maybe relieved, thinking like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. He's going to be okay.
That's what came back to 662. People that went to the scene, and everybody said Tupac was tough. So everybody came back to the club saying he's going to be all right. So people just went back to, me.
Right. Now, in terms of the that night, you go back to Compton. You live in Compton.
Yes.
You still live in Compton?
No.
Now you live in Compton. You go back to Compton, and you tell us that there was a lot of tension. Was there? Can you describe that for us when you went back in terms of what kind of tension we're talking about?
You sure you want me to answer that?
Is it going to be graphic?
No, I ain't gonna. I got to raise the word in it, but you asking me a question. I don't. And what I say to them, I don't want to send them to prison.
Sure.
Even though we don't like each other. Sure. I don't want to send you to prison. So that's why I'm here where I'm at and where I am, because I'm raising my grandkids, teaching them never to be like their papa. And here I am explaining to people what I used to be. And I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that at all. And you asking me questions that can hurt him. And I
remind you, he's saying that
I'm trying to avoid to ask questions that they might look at me and say something is wrong.
Well, let me put it this way. Let me help you out with this.
Okay.
So these people right here, what they want to know from you is, did you see who shot Tupac?
I told you no.
Correct. So outside of that question, right? The next question I'm asking you is, when you went back to Compton, was it like a Southside crib that shoots a Pyro blood? And then a pirate blood shoots a sunset.
Nigga
Is that
face.
the tension that we're talking about?
Like, nigga, you asking me a question?
Do I answer this?
That's a straightforward question. Yes or no answer.
Okay.
Did you see that?
When I was a part of that. I was a part of that. And I was, no, because you asking something that's going to hurt this dude. And okay, let me stop.
And once again, I want to emphasize.
When we got back to Compton, it was a gang war. People were getting hurt. People was being sought. People were looking for certain individuals from his neighborhood. As well they did mine. But Orlando, him, and certain other people were being assaulted because people wanted to kill them.
Sure. Were they the only ones that they wanted to kill?
Am I the only one up in here? No, they weren't the only one. Okay. It's just subjects of a gang war. It was in the middle, such as me.
So you're telling us that people back home somehow had some type of information that said that guy is a bunch of other people were involved in what?
In the murder of Tupac.
Okay, but my question is, stop. Can you focus on me for a second, sir?
Yeah, I will.
And I just want to make sure that we're clear.
Yo, you told that nigga, yo, you don't tell your lawyer to shut up, man. Why asking these dumb questions? Look how he looking at that nigga like, nigga, you on this stand though, talking, answering it. You still saying some bullshit. You both did a woody. I don't remember, I don't recall. You still talking, so what that make you? I'm just saying, bro.
And go to somebody else's neighborhood to look for somebody. They had to pay it back.
So once again, my question to you is...
Back home, be eyewitness to something that happened in Vegas. No, that's not what I'm saying.
The people that were here in Las Vegas... This is my question, sir. The people that were here in Las Vegas, you're telling me, were eyewitnesses to what happened and went back home. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm telling you, the people that was at 662.
Just answer my question, sir. Yes or no?
I can't answer that without a what you call it. You trying to tell me to say something that you're not going to understand. If you let me explain to you.
No, answer my question. Mr. McDonald, focus for a second.
No, I am focused. Very
focus on this. My question to you is this. You didn't know what happened that night because you weren't there.
I was at 662.
Right. Do you know who that was there?
I know everybody that was there.
Okay. Like who?
Talk to your lawyer, man. This dude is tripping. I'm not going to explain that.
That nigga said, talk to your lawyer, man. This dude is tripping. That's wild. Wild man know you. That's wild.
I can't answer that.
Okay, let me ask you this next question then. You were telling us that people back in Compton, for some reason, knew what happened here in Las Vegas.
A phone conversation. People found out when people left Las Vegas the same night Tupac was shot, went straight back to Compton. It only takes 3.5 hours to get home.
Sure.
Yes, it wasn't.
They texted people, they let them know what happened here on the night of the shooting?
Yeah. They had walkie-talkies, they had all kind of phones. They had ways to call people to say whatever. But when people left Las Vegas, it was the situation. Pac was shot. Retaliation is a mug. Come on, like it was for real, for real. All of this was for real.
Now the night of
all of this was for real.
Did you have a walkie-talkie? The next thing or something like that?
No.
Did Reggie write?
Imagine back in the day they communicating with a walkie-talkie. Can y'all imagine that? Like back in the day they communicating with a walkie-talkie. It's crazy. Imagine that.
I don't know what he had. I don't know how much money he had in his pocket. I don't know what he had in his hip.
But you were the head of securities. But you're telling us you did not have any.
Right way security has nothing to do with the gang banging security, power rules, whatever you want to call it. They had nothing to do with us.
Okay.
The phones that Suge had for certain individuals, they had the phones. Like the guy that was bodyguard for Tupac that night.
The
Like
basketball
some of
guy.
the guys that was at the Tyson fight,
WNBA.
like Suge Knight.
Yeah, I
Certain
tapped in with the
individuals have phones.
WNBA,
Yes,
man.
they did.
Gotta eat that man well, that should be still get through the topics.
Yes, I'm saying there was a lot of people there.
A lot of people were there at the shooting that took place.
That was in the entourage. Yes.
Let's see. Okay, just one final question. You're here today, and I think the state had asked this question under a subpoena. You're ordered to be here today, right?
Yes.
In terms of that subpoena, for instance, is that's the only reason why you're here is because of that subpoena?
I don't have no other reason to be here.
Yeah. In order for you to get that subpoena, you were served that subpoena back in California
Yes.
by a police officer?
I don't know. He was in uniform.
Okay. And that order required you to go. And that court in California said you have to show up here.
In that court, I cussed them out and told them, you can't make me do nothing.
Right.
And in that court, they told me that I would be in attempted court. Me raising my grandkids, I'm not going to put my grandkids in the car and move somewhere so y'all can't find me. So all that running and living a different life, I ain't doing it. So
He said everybody going to run, but he didn't want to do it. He had grandkids.
need to come. You ask me something, I'm going to be honest about. You ask me something I don't want to talk about, you're going to have a problem. Treat me as a hostile witness. You're not going to talk to me and tell me as a grown man what I have to do up here. I'm not finna send him to prison.
You did that already.
You are.
Oh, shit. That nigga said, I ain't about to send him to prison. You are talking about his own lawyer. That's wild. But you did it already, brother. You said on that stand, you sent his ass to jail, too. Damn, shit crazy.
So the accusation now is because of the fact that we're questions, you're blaming it on me.
You asking me questions. If I just like answer your questions, we gonna have a problem in here, misunderstanding. And you're asking me something that
It's the fact that he's saying all this shit in live court in front of the jury. So it making it still seem like bro did some bullshit. Like you still saying this shit live, like in front of so they hear you saying like you asking me questions, and if I answer it, it gonna make it seem it gonna send him to jail. So you basically saying right out saying that nigga killed Pop, or he did something that had something to do with killing Pop. You just ain't saying it all the way. You try to like slit say it. You being a slit, right?
that wouldn't be good for him.
Right. And I just want to look. We're just trying to figure out who shot him.
Was I in the entourage when Tupac got shot? No.
When he asked him that question, the first thing he was say, I don't know who shot Tupac. I wasn't there. I was at the club being security. I wasn't in the car. I wasn't in the entourage. I don't know. All I know is what was said to me, and you can't believe everything you hear. Because they wasn't there, and they don't know.
No.
Okay. Nothing else, right?
I was at 662. I mean, that ain't hard. That's easy math.
No further questions, Joe.
Anything further, State?
Jesus.
All right, we've got one more phase, and then we'll let you out of here.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, any questions for this witness?
I never knew the jury asked the witness questions in live court. I never knew they did shit like this. I never seen a federal court trial of anyone. What's so crazy, they usually don't live stream federal trials. Like, they don't really never live stream federal trial, but they did this one, I get it with Tupac. What's up, bro? Why I got so quiet? We want to hear the fuck they got going on.
All right, I have a question for you from one of our jurors, if you can answer. Did Reggie Wright Jr. instruct security to not have firearms the night of the fight?
To be honest, I don't know if Reggie Wright told his people or the police officers not to have guns, and I don't know why. He sure didn't tell us because we had ours. And that's the honest truth.
All right. Any follow-up based on that state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense.
I just want to clarify what the witnesses said. You're telling us that you had guns that night.
Yeah.
I just want to know. But you had guns that night.
Yes, we did.
All right. Thank you.
All right. I know you didn't want to be here, but thank you for coming back.
Okay, can I say something? I want to apologize to everybody, but I find this kind of funny and truthfully.
I'm sorry I'm stopping it, but look at his face. When he said, "Can I say something?" How Keffe D looked at it like, "Nigga."
What you're going through, brother, is what you're going through. I didn't want to be a part of that, and I'm not a part of that. So I appreciate everything, and I apologize to all of you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. McDonald. You are free to go.
Look at that face. Look how he looking like, nigga. You said all that, but you came in this bitch, sat on this stand, and said what the fuck you said. And said some slick shit and still try to make it seem like I did it. Nigga, they gonna give me life. I'm like 60-some years old, nigga. The fuck you said all that bull, nigga? Like he wanna.
State's next witness.
Yes, Your Honor. State's calling Reggie Wright Jr.
Look at this real quick. If it ain't talking about shit, we gonna skip and go to the Durk, the voice. That shit looking ugly. I ain't gonna lie. Well, I'm still free, yeah, Durk. I'm still, yeah, free Durk.
You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
You may be seated. May I please have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Okay, the late Will Mall shit put have been like, I don't know what it is. Okay, he a Crip, so he gotta be on Keffe D side. But the Mall shit put have been like, I guess when they snatched one of the Death Row chains. And that's why Pop, when they seen Orlando Brown, not Orlando Brown, Orlando Anderson, Tina, that's why they beat him up, because he probably been one of the niggas with the niggas to snatch the chain.
Record?
Devontae Lee, spelled DENVONTA, last name Lee, LEE.
Thanks, Mr. Lee, for being here. Mr. Ball, whenever you're ready, you may proceed.
All right, thank you. Sir, you did not volunteer to be here. Is that fair?
He looked kind of nervous, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't.
In fact,
Yes.
Sabina.
Yes.
In fact, you have expressed many times the fact that you do not want to participate in this.
Yeah.
But understanding that you're a court order, you don't have a choice whether or not to sit in that chair. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to ask you a little bit about the mid-1990s. Where were you living?
So at the time, I think Hawthorne.
Did you ever start spending time in Compton?
Yes.
Who were you spending time with?
My homeboys and people around, friends.
At some point, were you spending time with a person you knew as Big Dre?
Yes.
Would you describe him as a friend?
Yeah.
And then later,
They say Big Dre was the original one that shot him. But Big Dre was still alive and they grabbed up Keffe D and Orlando Anderson was the shooter.
Ron, did you start spending time with a person by the name of Orlando Anderson?
Yes, I did.
Would you consider him a friend?
Yes.
As a result of your relationship with Orlando Anderson, did you start coming into contact with the Southside Compton Crips?
Oh, yes, I did.
Can you tell us how that happened?
Meaning, we used to go over there and, hang out. And we went from over there. at that time, but we knew a couple of people, so you know what I mean. We go over there, hang out, or whatnot, chill.
And then, is it fair to say at some point that you were given a different kind of repercussion?
Yeah, it was. I would say it was an option, like either or, basically.
And can you tell us what the either or was?
What?
Well, at the time, it was either we're gonna join, or you just can't come around no more.
And did you ultimately join?
Yeah, I did.
And how does that work? How did you join?
You get put on, meaning have a fight or whatever.
Now,
things of that nature.
Is it always with this fight? Is it always a one-on-one, or sometimes is it multiple people on one?
Sometimes it's not one other.
The one-on-one. Yeah. All right. And so when you did you get a fair one, or did you have to get jumped in by multiple people?
Oh, I had a fair one. Yeah, not multiple people.
And how'd that happen? How'd that come about? You get a fair one.
So I'm joining nothing. To make sure, basically, that we had a fair. Won't get dogged out, or not unless you got dogged out by that one, whoever he was fighting. So yeah, he was there to make sure that everything went pretty much as smooth as it can go.
And so Orlando Anderson was basically looking out for you.
Yeah, he was looking out for all of us.
Now, are you familiar with a person that went by the moniker Keffe D?
Yes.
And who was he in the Southside Crips in the mid-90s?
He was a hustler. He was known for hustler. Grew up around there. That's basically what he was. Yeah.
And when you say he was a hustler, for those of us who don't understand what that means, what does that mean? Is he getting money? Is he doing other things?
He's getting money. Yeah, he's getting money. That's what it is.
And how is he getting
on
money?
A higher level?
A higher level. So he's not just getting. There are some people who are let's say hustling. They get money on maybe a lower level, and then there are people who are making bigger money. Is that fair?
Of course, you could say that's safe.
Are we talking about through working a 9 to 5? Are we talking? All right, and then when you got initiated into the Southside Crips through a fair one. After that, would you hang around the Southside area a lot?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And is it sometimes referred to as the neighborhood?
You said
the neighborhood is like.
Yeah, I mean that's where we're from. That's where we're going to be.
Okay, and. Said we talked. Was that a big deal?
I wouldn't say it's a big deal. I mean, because there's a lot of
Terrence Brown.
Yes.
Was he older than you, or was he your age?
Yeah, he was older than me. So, yeah, he was older than me.
So I assume he was in before you were in.
No, yeah.
He's more of a contempt. You were kind of in the group that Big Dre, Orlando, that age group.
That's that era. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
And then Terrence Brown was, I'd say, would it be fair to say, part of an older group along with Mr. Davis?
Yes.
During that time, did the South Side have any rival gangs in Compton?
We had a lot of rival gangs in Compton.
Yeah.
It's like,
Understood. Was Mob Piru one of those rival gangs?
Yeah.
Looters Park Piru also?
Yes.
In the mid-90s specifically, like 1995, 1996, was there a war going on between Southside and Mob Piru?
Yes.
I'm going to focus your attention to around 1995. In 1995, were you aware whether or not Mob Piru was associating with a music label?
Yeah.
And what music label was that?
The Records.
And were you familiar with somebody by the name of, or one by the name of